Hello.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. So a lot has been released from Universal Orlando about HHN. We have all the houses, we have all the scare zones, and a few weeks before that happened, an HHN group that I'm in shared this decompression guide to HHN, and it's by the Criptigutz Facebook page, and I will link them in the description below. And I contacted them and I asked if we could use their decompression guide in our video, and they said yes. They did state that it wasn't current, it was a couple years old. When I reached out to them and asked if they had any plans to update it, they didn't respond. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you this decompression guide, and I will link their Facebook in the description below so that you can keep up with updates if they end up updating it.
Okay.
So let's get started and we will discuss this map. So here's the map right here.
I'm the map.
And we will of course put it in at the end of the video like we typically do, but the decompression guide, just because you like HHN or you like the horror movies doesn't mean that it all just can't hit you at once, right?
Hit you at once.
Hit you at once.
Hit you at once.
He's poking me. Like, even though I love HHN, sometimes the fog that they use kind of overwhelms me, or there's so many people, or the lights start getting overwhelming. And so this map will kind of give you a guide. If you are with someone who needs a break, this is a good guide to go by. And like I stated, it is an older map, so please be aware that things may have changed, but this is what we've got.
Mm-hmm.
So number 1 on the map is the Today Cafe, and there's a little legend along the side, a little cigarette for smoking, a megaphone for noisy, an eyeball for dark, a person for light traffic, the obvious cross for first aid, and a little water droplet with a freestyle machine with water. So according to the map, the Today Cafe is a light traffic area. It's pretty much people are walking by it because they're
they're going to the scare zones.
They're going to the scare zones, they're going to the houses. So if you are needing a place to sit, take a breath, grab a snack, people watch, the Today Cafe is a great place to do that. There is outdoor seating as well, so if you want to be able to kind of watch what's going on, but kind of there's like a fenced area.
If you want to laugh at the people screaming as they run away in terror.
No, that too.
That's the best place. That's a good place to sit and watch as terror unfolds.
Number 2 is Sting Alley, and it is dark. So if you're, according to the map, so if you're needing someplace where just to stop and get away from the lights, and be able to just breathe, this looks like it would be a good location for that.
Over in New York, San Francisco area, it looks like.
Kind of. So,
in the past, this has been a scare zone because that's where clowns were.
Right. So, number 3 is Gotham Ice Company. So,
which is your arcade.
Right. So, it shows that there's light traffic. There is a smoking area nearby, so if you are like me and asthmatic...
Yes, because there's a bathroom right there as well.
Yep, and there's a bathroom. So if you are going down the street towards, like, the Mummy, there's a little, like, side street, and there are bathrooms there. They're typically very clean bathrooms. And there's typically not a lot of people down there, so it definitely is light traffic. So if you need a break, that would be a place to do it. Just be aware that that area is a smoking section, so you may encounter a little bit of that. Number 4 is the Lagoon Viewing Area Grass, and there's a little asterisk and it says on the bottom, only before and between shows. So we have
otherwise this place is very busy for the shows.
Right, and it says it's dark, so that is, again, if you need just a break from all the lights, might be a good place to go. Number 5 is the back of Richter's. So the Richter's is a hamburger place, and there is like a back area where you can like see the water. So if you are needing a space to go that's light traffic, you can go there, but it does have the noisy icon there, so it may be light traffic but still a little noisy, but you still may be able to kind of take a breath and keep on going. Number 6 says animal actors seating. Now I'm trying to look at how this map is on here. I don't believe this is where hold on. Okay, I was making sure of something. So number 6 is the animal actor seating. It says it's light traffic but noisy. So again, a place to be able to maybe sit down, take a break, and be able to kind of catch your breath, but be aware that there might be a lot of noise going on.
Yeah, because it shows number 7 as a water view Simpsons seating area. But on average, that's also the Simpsons area is also where the chainsaws are.
Yeah, agreed. Typically,
you're gonna have noise.
Yeah. 7 is, like Sam said, the water view Simpsons seating, and it just says noisy. And Sam's right. That's where some of the chainsaw gangs typically kind of hang out. They're in Springfield, so that probably would not be an area I would recommend.
I mean, unless you're wanting to sit and watch them scream in terror and run away,
right,
and then get chased,
right, because they will.
If you need a good laugh, there you go.
Right. And like, be prepared to just like walk by them and not scream. Like
or annoy them.
Right. How do you annoy them?
The chainsaws?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're gonna ruin that chainsaw, right?
They just glared at him and walked on. So like, find a way, if the scare zones, like the chainsaws bother you, find a way to like flip it back on them. Like, you're gonna run yourself out of gas, or you're gonna really hurt your chainsaw doing that, and they'll typically leave you alone because you aren't fun to play with.
No, because you're honestly annoying.
So number 8 is the Waterview London benches. So this
is over by the night bus.
Yeah, it's kind of over by the night bus, and so it's going to be not so much a scare zone free area, but at least there's a lighter amount of people, and that's what this indicates too, is that there's just a lot of light traffic right there.
Well, there's not a whole lot of scare zone in that area either normally.
No. Now this says Nocturne Alley is a decompression area, and that is dark. However,
it's Nocturne Alley.
It's Nocturne Alley. We have heard rumors, but nothing has been confirmed yet. It was not confirmed by HHN in their releasements that there are going to be Death Eaters in the Wizarding World area for HHN. So this may or may not be a decompression area, depending on. But there are still like several little hideaways in the Wizarding World area where if you need to catch your breath, like there's like staircases that people sit on and places to sit and just take a breath. So the Wizarding World itself is a good decompression area. Just be aware that there may or may not be Death Eaters roaming around. So that is all of those guys on there. It looks like that there's a first aid right as you enter the park and right towards the back. Where the bathrooms are that we talked about at Gotham Ice Company, if you come back out to the main street, go down and then make another like right.
Where the construction music players normally are down that way.
Right. Kind of by Fast and the Furious. That looks like there's another first aid station. And there are freestyle machines all over. You do not have to have a regular freestyle cup to get water. HHN time frame, it's September, October, it is hot. Please make sure you stay hydrated. Ice is free, water is free. Please stay hydrated.
Beer does not count as staying hydrated, unfortunately.
That's right. Beer does not count as staying hydrated.
Coming from the person who used to say, beer is hydration. It's got water in it, right?
But stop by Finnegan's and grab you a drink because you're going to need it. But ask for a water as well.
Yep.
So, like I said, thank you to Criptigutz for allowing us to feature their decompression guide to HHN map in our video. Like I said, I will link their Facebook in the description below in case they do end up with an updated map. But like I said at the beginning, I did reach out to them a couple times once they said that we were free to use the map, that it just wasn't updated. And I said, well, you do have a plan to update it, with no response. So we went ahead and made the video, and if there's a new map that comes out, we'll let you know. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!